Hello and welcome to another update from 3 Feet Rule. So in this video we're going to take a look at what I've got primed and ready to go for the painting table, which is the middle guard. So I've pretty much painted most of the chasseurs and grenadiers. I think I've got a set of grenadiers on the table, possibly another unit of chasseurs as well. And the rest are going to be middle guard, and I'm hoping that I shall blitz through these quite quickly. So what I've done is I have picked up a box of middle guard and old guard, and after my experiment in the last video where I carved up one of the stands to fit a kernel, I decided that I would have a little bit more fun with the knife. And what I've done is I've spliced up some of the units. So some units, so for example this one here, which I'm going to bring forward, you can see that what I've done, a set of ordinary French line infantry, and I've added 3 guard in bearskins as well. So that will be part of my middle guard for the chasseurs. And how I've differentiated between the chasseurs and the grenadiers is the grenadiers have got the brass plate on the front of the bearskins with blue trousers, and the chasseurs have got a plain bearskin and I've painted white trousers on them. And I've pretty much done that quite a few stands, just to sort of add a little bit more interest to the particular middle guard. So again, I've split that unit, so there's some old guard with bearskins there and some line infantry with great coats there. My plan is the great coats will be painted blue also, so it'll all go in together nicely, and the middle guard will then be complete along with the old guard. And then all I've got to worry about then is the young guard. So to keep me on track, what I've done is I've got my maps that or my my maps that I've created in the last video. So what I've done is I've got one more unit of chasseurs to paint and one more unit of grenadiers, and I've got 5 units of middle guard to paint. And again, I'm not sure what to do with the standards, so if I just bring in the Warlord Games flags, and you can see that there are some flags or fanions that will fit nicely onto the middle guard, which will be nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably use this one for the 2nd Battalion of the Grenadiers, and also there are another one for the chasseurs. So that's my plan. So that's going to be the old guard and middle guard completed. I've also produced a map of excuse me, where I am with the 1st Corps also. So what I've highlighted is what I've already painted and got ready to go. So you can see that there are quite a few units or battalions that I've done, and I've named a fair few of them. So I've just completed the 2nd Battalion of the 105th, and I'm now working on the 2nd Battalion, the Colonel, and the 3 artillery batteries, which are currently just being finished off on my painting table. So that's the 1st Division, which will be then completed and ready to go. The 2nd Division I've drawn out, and that will have a 40mm base, which will have general, and I rubbish it with my French accent, I'm not even going to pronounce it, so that's to have that general. There'll be a general de brigade, and then there will be 3 battalions of light infantry from the 13th. So that will be nice to paint up, because it will be fairly straightforward. It'll be 3 battalions with blue jackets and blue trousers, and I'll do white trousers for the sergeants and officers in the battalion. So I've got the fanions or the flags for those. They're on the Warlord Games sheet. There's a 1st and 2nd battalion of the 17th. They will also have a colonel, and that will also have three guns attached to that brigade. And then finally, there'll be the 2nd brigade, which will have 3. There'll be the General Brigade, 2 colonels, although they will have nothing really to do in the game. They'll just be part of their overall sort of battle lines. They won't have any impact on the game. They'll just be there and make the army complete. And that will have that 2nd brigade of the 2nd division will have a 1st and 2nd battalion of the 19th regiment and the 1st and 2nd regiment. And I haven't written down which what the final regiment is, but I will add on when I get there. So that's where I'm going with it at the moment. I'm going to probably get the middle guard done, get the 2nd division done, and then we'll take stock of where we're at, because I've got another 7 or 8 battalions of French that I can add to this if I want to, which I think will probably give me the 3rd division. And if I go for the 3rd, I might as well just go all in and get the 4th as well. So we'll see how we go with the project. So that's it from me. I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I want to say thank you to everyone that leaves comments and likes the videos. Please feel free to subscribe. There's plenty more epic where this came from, because my plan is to, once I've painted the French set and a few other bits and pieces that I've picked up for the French, my plan is to then work on the Prussians, because what I want to do is I want to get to a stage where I've got the French and I can then fight the Battle of Ligny or whatever they pronounce it, then do Courtebras with some Brits, and then finally have the big battle at the end, which will be Waterloo. And at that point I should have some a British Anglo force also ready to go. So that's it from me, and next week hopefully we'll have some painted middle guard to show off. And again, thanks to everyone that subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. So bye for now.